Imagine a world where the kings of luxury cars, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, are no longer untouchable. For decades, these Western giants defined prestige, their sleek designs and roaring engines synonymous with status and elegance. But the ground is shifting beneath their feet, and they didn't see it coming. A new player has stormed onto the scene, not with a whimper, but with a thunderous roar. Huawei, a name once mocked by the West as just a tech company, has unleashed the Metro S800, a luxury electric sedan that's not just a car, but a seismic disruption. Priced to obliterate the competition, packed with futuristic tech and radiating premium craftsmanship, it's a direct assault on the Western automotive elite. This isn't just a new model launch, it's a declaration of war. China's EV juggernauts are rewriting the rules, and the West is scrambling to keep up. The Metro S800 is a symbol of a broader, unstoppable shift, one that threatens to reshape the global economy, redefine technological leadership, and leave Western automakers fighting for survival. Let's dive into how this happened, why it matters, and what it means for the future. The global auto industry is no longer what it was. For years, Western brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi leaned on their legacy, banking on the allure of German engineering or American muscle to maintain dominance. But the rise of electric vehicles, EVs, has flipped the script. China, once dismissed as a land of cheap knockoffs, has become the world's largest auto market, moving over 26 million vehicles in 2023 alone. That's nearly a third of all cars sold globally, twice the US market and 3 times Europe's. For Western automakers, China isn't just a market, it's a lifeline, accounting for up to a third of their global revenue in some cases. But that lifeline is fraying. In Q3 2024, BMW sales in China plummeted by nearly 30%. Mercedes-Benz saw a 10% drop. These aren't minor hiccups, they're existential threats. Revenue from China has long fueled R&D, factory expansions, and global ambitions for these brands. Now, that cash flow is evaporating, triggering layoffs, frozen projects, and a creeping loss of competitive edge. Why? Because Chinese consumers are turning their backs on Western brands, drawn instead to homegrown giants like BYD, NIO, Xiaomi, and now Huawei. These companies aren't just competing on price, they're outpacing the West in technology, design, and consumer appeal. At the heart of this revolution is Huawei's Metro S800, launched in May 2025 in partnership with Chinese automaker JAC. Priced between 78,000 yuan and 1 million yuan, roughly $98,000 to $142,000. This luxury electric sedan isn't just another EV, it's a statement. With 852 horsepower from 3 electric motors, a 702 kilometers, 436-mile range, and Huawei's 5C ultra-fast charging that juices up from 10% to 80% in just 12 minutes. The Metro S800 delivers performance that rivals the best from Germany or the US. Its interior is a tech lover's dream, a digital cockpit powered by Huawei's Harmony OS, sprawling across 3 panoramic displays, backed by 40 high-fidelity surround sound speakers. Zero-gravity seats, a starlit ambient ceiling, and materials that match the finest European sedans complete the package. But the real shock? The price. A Mercedes-Maybach S680 costs $416,000. 4 times the Metro S800's top-end price. Yet, there's no compromise in quality or experience. In its first month, the Metro S800 racked up over 6,500 pre-orders, a staggering figure in the luxury segment. This isn't just a car, it's a wake-up call. Chinese consumers, fueled by national pride and lured by superior tech at unbeatable prices, are choosing local brands over Western icons. The Metro S800 isn't just competing with BMW or Rolls-Royce. It's redefining what luxury means. So, how is China pulling this off? It starts with control. Chinese companies dominate the EV supply chain, from lithium and rare earth mining to battery production. Firms like BYD and CATL produce 60 to 75% of the world's battery components, giving Chinese automakers a 20 to 30% cost advantage before assembly even begins. This vertical integration lets them innovate faster, scale globally, and slash prices without sacrificing quality. Western automakers, by contrast, are shackled to fragmented, inefficient supply chains spread across continents. Many of their critical components, batteries, chips, electronics, come from China, leaving them vulnerable to disruptions and dependent on the very rival they're trying to beat. Then there's government support. China's state-backed subsidies and policies have supercharged its EV industry, enabling companies like Huawei to pour billions into R&D and production. National pride also plays a role. Chinese consumers see brands like BYD and Huawei as symbols of progress and independence, not just car makers. This cultural shift is eroding the prestige of Western brands, which once held an unshakable grip on the luxury market. Western automakers are caught in a trap. They're fighting a price war they can't win. BMW slashed prices on its 911 by over $20,000 just to stay competitive in China, but it's still not enough. Their legacy platforms, built around internal combustion engines, are outdated in an EV-driven world. Meanwhile, Chinese EVs like the Metro S800 are setting new benchmarks in design, performance, and connectivity. Even Silicon Valley is taking notice. In July 2025, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang declared Chinese EVs the best in the world, a rare admission from a Western tech titan. The fallout is already hitting hard. In Q2 2024, BMW's profits tanked, and Mercedes-Benz, with a third of its revenue from China, is under severe financial strain. If this continues, Western brands face billions in cuts to R&D, layoffs, and potential withdrawal from key markets like China. The luxury segment, once their stronghold, is slipping away, with Huawei's Metro S800 leading the charge. This isn't just about cars, it's about control of the future. Modern EVs are more than vehicles. They're data-driven platforms tied to smart cities, power grids, and digital ecosystems. Whoever controls the software controls the data, and whoever controls the data sets the standards for tomorrow's world. Huawei, with its expertise in AI, software, and connectivity, isn't just building cars, it's embedding itself in the infrastructure of the 21st century. The Metro S800's Harmony OS, for example, integrates seamlessly with Huawei's broader tech ecosystem, giving China a foothold in global digital networks. For the West, the stakes couldn't be higher. The EU relies on China for the vast majority of its batteries, chips, and automotive electronics, a dependency that threatens industrial sovereignty. As Chinese brands like BYD expand globally, building factories in places like Hungary to bypass tariffs, they're not just exporting cars, they're reshaping the global economy. In April 2025, BYD overtook Tesla in European sales, moving 7,231 vehicles to Tesla's 7,165, despite 45% EU tariffs. Chinese brands now hold nearly 6% of the European market, doubling their share in just a few years. The West's response so far: tariffs and trade barriers. But these are flimsy defenses. Western automakers need China's market to survive, yet they're being outmaneuvered by local brands that offer better tech at lower prices. Tesla's European registrations are down 45% year-over-year, and legacy giants like BMW and Mercedes are bleeding profits. Their reliance on outdated systems and fragmented supply chains leaves them exposed, while China's vertically integrated model gives it unmatched agility. The Metro S800 is a warning shot, but it's not the end. It's a glimpse of a future where China leads not just in EVs, but in technology, production, and global influence. The West can still fight back through innovation, streamlined supply chains, or strategic partnerships, but time is running out. The balance of power is shifting, and the old guard is watching from the sidelines as a new era dawns. The rise of Huawei's Metro S800 and China's EV giants marks a turning point. It's not just about who makes the best car. It's about who controls the future of mobility, technology, and economic power. For Western automakers, the choice is stark: adapt or be left behind. For consumers, it's a new world of choice, where luxury and innovation no longer carry a Western premium. And for the global economy, it's a sign of a deeper transformation, one where the East is setting the pace and the West is struggling to keep up. The Metro S800 isn't just a car, it's a symbol of a world order in flux. Buckle up, this ride is just getting started.